welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melanie Ferguson and you are watching Southern Crush at Home. Listen, today I have for you 9 different ideas for using these Dollar Tree candles. I'm telling you, they are some of the cutest ideas I have ever seen. So I can't pick a favorite. If I had to, I'd say number 5. But I hope that you will let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. And if you like this video, would you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you can be informed next time I have a video. Until then, enjoy watching this one. To make these candles, you're going to want to make a quick trip to the Dollar Tree. They have so many colors in these candles. You just need to pick a few and always grab a few white ones. You're going to want to get some of these fun wax melts too. Pick it by color and by scent, but mainly by color. And then I ended up at the thrift store and I grabbed what I thought was the perfect container for a candle here for Patriotic holiday, the star. And then I kept looking and looking, some Star Wars, and then boom, there was some ice cream sundae glasses that were perfect. You're going to want to melt your candles in a boiling pot slowly and on low until they fully melt. Now you're going to want to take out the little wax wick with a pair of pliers. Careful, it's super duper hot. And then just discard that wick. This is the colored candles, and then you're going to want to drop that little brick of wax melts into a clear candle in order to get the color you desire. The first is a Seashell Candles. We are going to pour wax into these Seashell Candles. Oops, oh my goodness. Spill. You're going to want to, I learned the hard way, you're going to want to actually hold these in your hand as you pour the wax, but they turned out really cute. I added them to my coastal dough bowl here. I will link the video to make this dough bowl below so that you can see that fun project. But these little Seashell candles actually are darling, and I would definitely do them again. And as always, don't leave your candles unattended, especially ones like this that are really shallow and are going to melt quickly. The next project, we're going to use a rub-on transfer. This is from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to take one of those white candles and add the rub-on transfer. Just kind of position the transfer how you want it to appear on the candle. This one actually fits absolutely perfectly, wraps around the entire candle. Then I just grabbed a little craft stick, one of those little popsicle looking sticks, and went to town rubbing on this transfer, checking as I remove it to make sure that all of the pattern is coming off. Super easy, fun DIY. I took this candle over to my mother's today. Her dog passed this week and she was super sad about it. So I wanted her to have something to cheer her up, and I thought this little candle would do the trick perfectly. It says spring on here, so it would make for a really fun spring candle, but I really feel like you can use this one any time of year because it's got beautiful butterflies and roses all over it. I absolutely love this one. Let me know below as we go which one is your favorite and if you think you're going to make any of these. Love that. Okay, number 3 up is this Patriotic star. I'm going to use these chopsticks just to kind of hold the wick in place while we pour. And I'm going to also use this mitt, this hand mitt, to make sure that I don't burn my hands when I pour the wax. Now I'm doing this one in layers, so as one dries, I add the next layer. Funny story, the pink looked just like the red. I thought it was red. It ended up being a pink, white, and blue candle for the holiday. So number 4 up is this ice cream sundae candle. We started with the pale blue like I used in the seashells, topped with the actual pink, and then I melted some wax in a bag and waited for it to get solid. So I've laid it flat so that it would get a little more solid. I don't want it all the way solid. I still want it to be usable. And I snipped off the corner of the bag so that I could kind of pipe it into the top of this ice cream sundae dish to try to make it look kind of like a whipped topping, and it turned out perfect. I took a crayon out of this little box of crayons from the Dollar Tree and I saw if it would match or not, and I took an actual liner sharpener and I used it to make some little shavings on top just to kind of look fun, like some confetti. Then I took a white chalk paint marker and painted some stripes all the way around the crayon so that I could put it in and it looked like a little straw. I love that. And then I added these little spoons from the Dollar Tree. I just glued one to the front to make it really pop and look just like an ice cream sundae. What do you think? Do you think this looks like an ice cream sundae? You could get super creative and do all sorts of fun things with these, but I just love the way this little sundae turned out. All right, so number 5 is this Irish cream candle. I took this Irish coffee kind of cup from the Dollar Tree and I layered the wax again with the greens and then the white on top. I added the piping white on the top again, just like we did the sundae. And then I took this green crayon and added polka dots to it with the white chalk paint pen on here, and I put it in the top of the Irish cream glass, and I think that it turned out super duper cute. I love this one. I feel like you could even get more creative, and with your Cricut you could add a fun saying like kiss me I'm Irish, or even maybe a clover or shamrock to the front of this. I think it is super cute. All right, moving on to number 6 is a watermelon candle. Now, I know I said number 5 was my favorite at the beginning, but I really kind of think I love this one. Now, listen, that was a big mistake there. I let the wick fall out of the candle and I had to put it back in, but we started back over and got it done. I love the layers in between each one of these sections of the watermelon. I just made it up as I went. You can get as thick or thin as you want with each of your layers, but I love the way this one turned out. And I took the Sharpie and made little seeds. Now, this was super fun. You can get as creative as you want with the little watermelon seeds. I actually really like it with just the seeds being black, but I decided to go back over each seed with a white chalk paint pen in order to really make the seeds pop on the candle. And I do think it did the trick. What do you think? Would you have left the seeds black, or would you have gone ahead and done the white over the seeds? Let me know in the comments below. I love the way this candle looks. I lit this candle so you could see how it looks completely done and all lit. I think it would be super fun for any picnic, any summer holiday. Okay, number 7 is a candy corn candle. We are going to go layer this one again. There is no orange at the Dollar Tree, so I mixed red and yellow until it became orange. And here we have it. I added a cute little Halloween witch's hat sticker, and this one is done. Number 8 is a cafe latte candle. I went ahead and added the little wax bricks to make this tan color, a little white layer, and then I'm going to sprinkle some coffee beans in the top. These smell, oh, so good. So amazingly yummy. Then I took the sticker from the Dollar Tree Crafters Square, and it was hard to pick the saying I wanted, but the cafe latte one, or the I love you a latte one, really fit the front of this glass mug from the Dollar Tree perfectly. So I just stuck it right there in the front, and boom, what a cute candle, and it's so adorable and smells divine. I'm telling you, I lit this one and it just smelled up the entire room just like fresh coffee. So listen, I do love you a latte. I love each and every single one of you that watches my videos every single week. If you would just subscribe for me and hit that notification bell, it would do me such an honor. Now, I promised you 9+. This is a candle I made last Christmas. It is a cute snowman, super simple. It's on the blog along with this faux birch candle. I will link them both below.